All right, John, it looks like we are live. So, welcome everyone today to the second episode of Tech Talks with Holly. Today I have Jonathan Soll. He is on our cybersecurity product management team at Comcast. So, welcome, John. Glad to have you on today.
Thank you.
I want to tell you a little bit about who John is before we jump into this. So, as I said, he works on our cybersecurity team. He began his Comcast career on that team and actually securing the Xfinity retail stores nationwide. He then moved over to the product management side, which is where he's at today, about a year ago. He's a senior manager, and he focuses on the cybersecurity products and portfolio for Comcast Business. He brings over a decade of expertise in security, network, storage, mail flow, and cloud in a variety of different industries. So again, excited to have you here today, John, to talk a little bit about security, which I know is a big topic, hot topic right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So, look, should we dive into it?
Yeah. So I guess I kind of the first thing I was going to ask is, just who are you and what do you do in your day job? I kind of alluded a little bit to it and when I read your bio, but if you can just kind of give a high level overview, what you do on a day-to-day basis and what your role is.
Sure. I'm a cybersecurity product manager, and I have the privilege to work on all aspects of all of our security products. As a product manager, I work with many different engineering teams and business teams, and we set the vision and strategy for our cybersecurity products. The coolest part of my job is that I get to make decisions at the ground level, from the technical design and the customer user experience. I'm also in charge of getting these cybersecurity products to market and making sure we're in a good position to protect our customers from cyber attacks. Ultimately, cyber attacks create a wave of destruction, and I'm helping building products that guard against that. So some pretty cool stuff.
That's awesome. And I'm sure it sounds like about a year ago. So I guess during the pandemics when you transitioned, and I know I've seen just, news articles and stories out there. I mean, the threats are becoming more and more prevalent and I guess more sophisticated as well, right? So I mean, what you're doing is something that all business owners really should be considering if they aren't protecting their business assets now.
Yeah, we've definitely seen an increase in a number of cyber attacks, and we've also correlated our new vectors for cyber attacks as well. So new methods and an increase in volume as well.
So you're serve a very important purpose and job then, working with the cybersecurity piece. So, as I mentioned, I'm in the channel, and you mentioned kind of your end user customers and so forth. But really, what could you say? When I'm talking to partners and some of our selling agents about our cybersecurity portfolio and the products that we have, what does that mean for the channel, and why should they really think about Comcast versus some of our competitors when it comes to cybersecurity solutions?
So lately, I've been focusing on our DDoS mitigation service, and we currently offer. So I really could speak pretty well to that. So we currently offer a best-in-class DDoS mitigation service to protect our Comcast business customers against DDoS attacks. Right now, we're ready to roll out a new DDoS protection service for our non-Comcast circuits. So when customers have other circuits other than Comcast, we can still protect them. Under the right conditions, we have the ability to protect other ISPs. And this drives further customer value and trust amongst our existing and new customers. And really, the capacity that we have built over the years, it was really intended on protecting Comcast as a whole, and we're now offering that same service to our customers that we use to protect ourselves. So it's a really good holistic approach at our DDoS mitigation.
Excellent. And that's for fiber. Can it be added to like an SMB circuit, the coax circuits, or is it just on the fiber?
We currently do not offer it for SMB circuits. We only offer it for our EDI circuits, so it's typically fiber only. We are exploring other things, but currently that's all we offer for now for our business customers.
But like you said, but if for some reason someone's under contract with their internet circuit, they can still order our DDoS. They don't have to be a Comcast internet or EDI customer to be able to try out the service, right?
So they do right now. Right now we do have a requirement in place that it requires an EDI. Yes. For the but we are exploring other options to help protect other circuits. Currently, to protect a non-Comcast circuit, you still do need an EDI circuit. But we are exploring the possibility in the future of reducing that requirement.
Okay.
But right now that is a requirement.
Okay, well, hey, Comcast Internet's the best. You get the internet and then add the DDoS and protect it. So excellent. So when you think about the value that Comcast brings to the market, why would you say, if someone said, well, why Comcast, John? Like why your product over, another one? Why would I think of you for DDoS? Do you think that's unique about what we bring to the marketplace?
Yeah, so we have one of the largest DDoS mitigation platforms in terms of capacity worldwide to protect ourselves and offer that same level of protection to our EDI business class customers. We also offer lower latency than other providers and a much more human touch than other providers as well. During our tuning calls and our test and turn up, it's a real live human rather than any robot automation type thing that will set you up with DDoS. We actually offer eyes on glass. So if a customer chooses Comcast DDoS mitigation service, they'll experience a real live person during their tuning, their monthly tuning, and during their turn up calls. So it's a very personalized service that we offer.
Which is awesome. We know the customer experience is paramount, right? And being able to talk to that live person. So excellent. So I've learned a lot here. I mean, even though I work for Comcast, I wasn't as knowledgeable on the product that you're working on today. So thank you for enlightening me. Any final words of wisdom or any nuggets, something that you'd like to leave the viewers with to keep in mind?
So Comcast is now being considered more than just a connectivity company. As traditionally we have been a connectivity company, but we're now, being that as we are network experts, we really are considered experts in now availability and security. As as our organization grows, we now offer a wide variety of security products to protect our customers. So Comcast can now be thought of more of a security company, in terms of protecting that connectivity and network security experts.
Excellent. Well, that's something I'm always saying too. So thanks for validating that. And yeah, I mean, we want to be seen as a solution provider, right? And a partner beyond just the bandwidth. So get the bandwidth and consider us for the other types of services that we can offer to protect your business and allow, again, these customers and business owners to think about their business and keep their mind there versus worrying about any kind of cybersecurity attacks. So excellent. Well, John, I want to end on a fun note. So any fun facts that you'd like to share about you so that people can get to know who you are a little better?
Sure. So I worked at a few companies since I graduated college way long ago. But I've landed at Comcast about 3.5 years ago, right after my first daughter was born. So in fact, I had my on-site interview for my first Comcast position 2 days after my wife's due date, and my daughter ended up coming a full 7 days late. So I told the hiring manager at the time that I had to keep my ringer on during the in-person interview just in case my wife called. So the running joke with my old team is that every time I have a child, I switch jobs because after my second child, I moved to the Comcast business side of the house. So that's just a little funny thing that I attribute my children's lives with my terms at Comcast.
Okay, so now I know if your wife is expecting, if you're not expecting again, then there's probably a new job on the horizon for you. Awesome. Well, again, thank you, John, for your time today. Really appreciate it. And hopefully some people out there are interested in learning more. Definitely reach out to me, contact me if you'd like to learn more about our DDoS, and bring John and his team in to answer any questions you have. And I guess for now, that's a wrap. So thanks, John. Have a good day.
Holly.